Hit right there, you hit right there. You know the difference between an amateur and a professional? An amateur practices really get it right. A professional practices until he can't get it wrong. Right here. Right here. Yes, sir. Good job.
Well, Ray, we find ourselves here in Hamilton, Texas again at Equine Champions for Christ School. This time we're having a calf roping school, which is the first one of those that we've had. And I'm really looking forward to it and enjoying what I'm seeing. What do you think about it?
I absolutely love it. The most, I guess, important thing that I love about it is that I'm not the one having to get off of the horse and tie the calf down, but these kids are amazing.
Yes.
I've thought that the instructors have just been over the top. That's been my thought. What do you think about it?
Oh, absolutely, hands down. You know, Stran Smith, Marcus Costa, they're the real deal. Not only can they rope and tie calves, but their passion for the Lord and passion for these kids is unquestionable.
Marcus is, he's kind of my, he's not kind of, he's my adopted Brazilian son. I've known Marcus for a little over 3 years now, and he's been living with us for over two years. And Marcus is, you know, he's a really good roper. He's a great horseman, maybe the best horseman I've ever been around. But the most special thing about Marcus is his heart for the Lord, and he's just a great man that has a great work ethic, that has a heart for the Lord, and he's got a humility like very few people I've ever met before.
The reason I'm here today, first thank God, because God put in his heart to call me, and he put me with his family, and what he does for everybody and keep rolling on and take the God's message is he's special, and whatever he can do for help you, he does, and that's what I'm have to say for him. He's a special guy.
There's only 3 main things about tying that you need to know, okay? The 3 main things. Anybody know what they are?
String, layer string.
That's good. That's good. None of them are that. Okay? That's good though. Who said that? Okay, what's the second?
Elbow out. Time tight.
Then what would be the third thing?
Big hooey.
Y'all are catching on, but you're a little slow.
Good hooey. Clean hooey. Clean hooey. Straight hooey.
No, none of that. None of that. What'd you say, young man?
Position.
What'd you say?
Time tight.
I thought, yeah, position. Okay. So what would the third one be then? If it's position, come on.
Position.
Position. There you go. I got it broke down in 5 steps. Okay. Step 1. First, you start off here. The position is this. Left foot, right in the middle. See where this calf's middle is? Your left foot right behind it, right foot right behind the back legs. Hand on flank, Hand on the knee. You littler guys can drop down and below the knee. Leg back and up where that leg is straight. Eye contact. See where he's looking? He's looking right here. Not looking back at them back legs, okay? Step one is to string and step. 1. Set your tail down on his tail, okay? Butt on his butt. Toe up, weights here. Eyes still here. Pulling here, pulling there, okay? That's step 1. Step 2, pitch your string out. I want my string to hit between his back leg and his front legs, okay? Step 2, pitch it out and grab the bottom leg. You say, I said grab the bottom leg. I didn't say grab both legs. Grab the bottom leg, okay? Step 3, cross them. Okay, when you cross them, you can stand up if you want to, Marcus, for just a second. Stand up for just a second. That's hard to do, stay in that position right there. Whenever you cross them, you're going to do 3 things at the same time. Your left hand is going to go from having that front leg up in the air, because that's what you're dominating that calf with, is your left hand, okay? You've got him picked up and you're pulling here and pushing down here, okay? He's dominated. That's why all the weight, that's why you sit down on them. Whenever they hit the ground and you string and sit down on them, you've got them mashed down. They're like, I can't get up, okay? So, on the crossing, step 3, your left hand's gonna go down and back, okay? At the same time, your right arm, your elbow's gonna come in and you roll your wrist. You don't here, it's a roll and your elbow comes in to where you can hold that calf's top leg with your forearm, okay? As you roll your wrist, you're coming with this part of your leg to catch him right behind the hock. So it's here, 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 all at once, all at the same time. Cross them low and slow. I've said that 1,000,000 times to myself, low and slow. So you're gonna string, set down, grab that bottom leg, low and slow, grab your string. That's step 3, is cross them and grab your string. Step 4 is 2 wraps. Step 5 is your hooey. Okay. Now, on your hooey, I'd run my left hand all the way in here. I run it in deep. My left hand goes in deep when I catch my string, okay? And leaves myself lots of room. See where you can, when you come through, there's lots of room. I'm not catching my first wrap down here on the end of my fingers. I run it way up in here on my hand, okay? Where I've got lots of room to bring my hooey through, okay? So whenever you bring it around and bring it through, make your left hand stay up and down. Don't lean it over, don't reach for it. Make your left hand stay disciplined and strong, okay? Bring that string and make yourself make a wrap and grab it so you got a lot of room. And when you come through with your left hand right back to this part of your leg, okay? It's here, and I come off and whack, right there. Right down in that crack. See that crack? The reason you pull it down in the crack right here is that now you've got your string pulled down in there to where that calf starts trying to get up. That can't be there till he starves to death of water, okay? And that's the way you never, in tying or in anything in roping, make it a habit of not having to make the same step twice. Know your own limitations. That's the reason you tie millions and millions and millions of times, is because then you know what it takes to tie that calf. Because let me tell you, fellas, in case anybody hasn't, this is not where you win your money. When I get a calf in this position, you know what that time it is? You fix and pay me. That's where I'm collecting my money. There's not 2/10 of a second difference in the top 50 guys. Not 2/10 of a second, okay? So what does that mean? Don't make a mistake. If you're a 2.3 second guy, tie him in 2.3. Don't tie him in 3.8. You see what I mean? Because guess what? Y'all got the deal. 1,500 miles back in your truck, right? So collect your money. You're not going to win it right here. Get you a time. This is dessert time. You know what dessert time is, don't you? I got everybody nervous answering questions now. Dessert time is don't get up until you're done. You're not finished. You're not finished till this is over with. So take your time and enjoy it. Finish right here. Finish strong. Ready? 1. String and step. Hold on that string. Hold on to it. 2. Pitch your string out. Grab the bottom leg. 3, cross them and grab your straight. 4, 2 wraps. 5, pull it.
When I in awesome wonder consider all the worlds thy hands have made, I see stars, I hear the rolling thunder, thy power throughout the universe displays. If you know what singing could be, then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. Then sings my soul,
Stran said something the other day that really resonated within me. I'm pretty sure you caught it too. He said you can have knowledge and time, and he said, but when you put those two things together, he said you gain an understanding.
That's right.
I thought that was pretty powerful, and I hope these kids, when they leave, we give them a knowledge of the Word, and they spend some time and they'll come to an understanding of how much God really loves them.
Well, absolutely, and along with so many other things that he's instructed both in and out of the arena, as he was sharing his story with the students this morning about going through the valleys and the things that he experienced on his journey to a world championship and fulfilling his dream and his goal, and the setbacks that have come along, but instead of being setbacks, he allowed them to be character builders and motivational things that made him be more determined to achieve his goal.
Somebody remember what the most important thing about tying is? All right. 4, 5. $134 calves. I ran 134 calves today. You know why? I ran every calf that y'all ran. I ran every calf that y'all ran. Every mistake y'all made, I didn't make. Every one that y'all made a good run on, I made that run. How do you do that? In my mind, I watched you. I watched you. So I'm running, I'm watching each one of you rope, And I'm thinking, what are you doing right? What are you doing wrong? And how serious are you? You want to be serious enough to beat one of these young guys that's going at them? You want to be serious enough to beat Tough Cooper? Do y'all really want to beat Tough Cooper? Do you want to try Tough Cooper on? And you think you're going to have a chance? See what I'm saying? So take every advantage you can. Be strategic about it. Set yourself up and set your horse up for good times and for success.
I want you to find somebody close to you and I want you to take them by the hand. Just reach over and take somebody's hand. You have to move across the aisle, that's okay. Listen, this is scripture. The Bible says for us to pray one for another, that our joy may be full. And I don't want you to even pray for yourself at this time. I'm going to pray for you. But I want you to pray for the persons whose hand you're holding. They've raised their hand, they're standing in need of becoming God's hand extended on this earth. And in order to do that, we need His favor and we need His blessing. So let's pray, and as I pray, you pray for the person next to you. Lord, I just thank you for the fact that when I asked you, these people were Christians, they all stood. And God, we're thankful that not a person in this building is going to spend eternity in hell. But God, we need a little bit of heaven right here on this earth. We need your favor. We need your blessings. We need you, Lord, to show up in our life and to give us hope in hopeless situations. We need for you, Lord, to give us peace in the middle of storms. God, we need for you to guide our steps so that we can get from point A to point B where you're desiring us to go. Help us to learn to separate ourselves from things and people and stuff that would hold us back, that would be a weight to us to keep us from running the way you would have us to run. God, we ask you that supernaturally, that Lord, that you would breathe upon each and every one of us your spirit and your power and your comfort. But now, Lord, as we commit to getting in your word and hiding your word in our hearts so that we don't sin against you, we ask, God, that you would help us to understand and to retain your word, that the Holy Spirit, who is the teacher that will lead, guide, and direct into all truth, will teach us and show us and help us to become the young men and the women that you would have us to be. Now, Lord, we just thank you for these committed lives. We give you glory for what you're going to do in their lives. In Jesus' precious name, amen.
Man, what an awesome opportunity there is here. I've never been here. I've never been this far south in Texas, actually, being from Nebraska. And boy, I wasn't real sure kind of what I was getting into coming down here. But boy, when you get here, it's awesome.
This camp is wonderful. It's a great place to learn about the Lord. Wonderful place to rope.
I love the instructors, Mr. Mark and Mr. Stran. They're really a lot of help. They helped me with my time, and in 2 days they made me a better tire. For sure.
I think that when Stran and them and Marcus are giving us instructions, We really take it in from a world champion and soon to be one.
I love the sermons. The sermons have really touched my heart and made me look at God in a totally different way.
You know, a lot of people here have been blessed with, and as far as the ministry goes, man, it's awesome. And I mean, everyone's cool about it.
I've learned a lot of things from them, such as tying and roping my calves, and it's been an honor sort of being in their presence. So, you know, learning about the Lord and the rope.